to Sportsnet Lakers, brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. I'm Allie Clifton, joined by James Worthy, Mike Bresnahan. We got Keeter and Mike Trudell handling the post-game locker room duties downtown. Lakers pick up their third win in a row, split the season series with the Denver Nuggets guys 2-2. And as we know, no LeBron James, no Rui for the Lakers, no Jamal Murray, no Nikola Jokic in this one for Denver. But we talked about it in the pregame show. The Lakers still had business to take care of, and I'd argue from the jump, that's exactly what their mindset was. Big game, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves set the tone, 53 points combined offensively, not to mention Luka's 21 after the first quarter. And then you look to a guy like Jordan Goodwin. The team had 13 steals. He set the tone defensively, had 4 of them in the first half alone. A great team win all around, plenty of things to look at.
Yeah, you can tell when a team has really developed and really are connected. Denver without Murray and Jokic, you know they were going to be a dangerous team tonight. But we were without some players as well. LeBron out and Rui out. And they were at home, and they set the tone. 2 leaders tonight, Luka and Reeves. Luka set the tone. Reeves is, he is an amazing player, the way he gets people involved. Then the others, Goodwin with the steals. I thought Vanderbilt, Dodo knocking down threes when they had to. Hayes really, involved. So they played as a unit, and the defense was amazing down the stretch. They were just not giving up easy buckets like they used to give up. So it was a good team win, and some really good support from some, unfamiliar faces, particularly our bench. I think they must have had over 40 points or something tonight. So that's always a good sign that, team is playing well together against a good team.
39 bench points. Brez, I'm going to have you hold your thoughts because we are going to go back downtown really quick. Dorian Finney-Smith, he's with Mike Trudell.
All right, Dodo, that's 9 straight wins at home. I want to say 16 of 17 in this building. What do you guys have going on with the Los Angeles folk here?
The fans give us good energy. They always show up. And I'm just happy we got the win tonight, man. They had a couple guys out, but we seen what they did to Golden State, so we just wanted to come out here and handle business.
You guys really got going early in this one. 9 made threes in the first quarter. Everybody was hitting. Luka doing a lot of the setting up. What did you see for you guys to get going like that?
At first they was playing, they were switching 1 through 5. Luka got going. Then once they started trapping, other guys, people like me, AR, Gabe get shot. So it was a fun game. Happy we got the win.
All right, your plus minus continues to skyrocket. I know you know that's something I keep track of, at least, Dodo. When you're on the court, how comfortable have you grown to be with this team on both sides of the court?
I'm just trying to be an energy giver, man. If my shot's not going in, I'm always just, continue to be me, play defense, and just try to make it an ugly game on the defense end. But, as long as good things happen when I'm on the court, that's a good thing.
There you go. All right, last one for you. Back-to-back again tomorrow. I know that's been kind of what the deal is recently. What do you guys have to do to try to get a win against a good team in Milwaukee?
First, we got to take care of our body, get some rest tonight. But they're a great team, we got to load up on Giannis and try to keep Dame at bay. But, we come out here to be the better team, play defense, keep them close to 100. We'll be all right.
Thanks, Arnold.
Thank you.
Great night for Dorian Finney-Smith. He finished with 14 on 5 of 7. You saw the numbers, 3 of 4, as you pointed out, knocking down the 3 ball. Your thoughts?
Elliot, here is how far this franchise has come in just a few months. Early December, they had a game where they scored 80 points in a one-sided loss to Minnesota. Next game out, they scored 93. Tonight, through 3 quarters, they had 105 points. That's an amazing total. That's like an all-star game total. And the way this team played on offense tonight was just outstanding. LeBron and Rui, those 2 combined, that's about 40 points a game, just watching from the sidelines. And yet still, James, they dominated offensively. And here's the important part, too. So they're tied 2-2, Lakers and Denver, head-to-head. What's the next tiebreaker? In case they end up right there together in the standings. Conference record. Lakers now have a 3-game lead on Denver in the West Conference record. So, yeah, it's looking good for them. In case they face each other in the first round, second round, whatever round, it's looking pretty good for them.
So as of right now, with 14 games to go, they are half a game behind Houston there for that 2 seed in the Western Conference. I do want to touch a little bit on the offense, and you talk about how things have changed. On our show last night, Big Game, the non-game day show that we had, Mike Trudell was sitting right here, and he said it can be sometimes a Luka magic effect, if you will. And we do. We have to start with Luka because of how he came out in that first quarter. It was his 11th 20-point first quarter of his career. He had 21. I looked at you in the conference room and I said, Luka's line after the first quarter, 21 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a block and a steal. Many NBA players would take that for an entire game.
Exactly.
Ridiculous.
Just for him to set the tone as he continues to do.
And for him, it's unacceptable. He can get that so easily, I believe, and the way he manipulates the game. It's just amazing that how he does it. And he doesn't like try to outquick you. He uses his size and his strength to get to certain areas. And once he gets into that threat area, you have to respect him. You have to send help. You have to have eyes on him. And that's when he does his damage in finding open shots, the lobs to both Hayes and Koloko tonight. I think he gets more out of that than scoring himself, being able to find those lobs. So Luka, I mean, I haven't seen anybody like him. I mean, Magic didn't shoot the three, didn't shoot as well, but I haven't seen anybody like this kid since like a Magic Johnson controls the game the way he does.
The joy in which he plays with Brez, I know you're looking at it right now, 26 and younger in NBA history. This graphic we're looking at, Luka hit his 230-point game as he finished with 31 tonight.
You know what I see on that list? A bunch of all-stars, and that's exactly what he's on pace to be. What a gift for the Lakers to have gotten this kid. I mean, what a strong series of moves by the Laker front office. Starting a few days after Christmas, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in. D'Lo is out. Okay, so Dorian Finney-Smith, not the dynamic scorer that D'Lo is, but obviously turning into a nice corner three-point shooter, James. Love what he does defensively, obviously. And then, right before the trade deadline, the trade that shocked all of us. We all remember where we were when this happened. We didn't believe it. And it was real, very real. So real that Shams, who broke the story, had to tweet again. Yeah, everyone, it's true. This trade is happening. Luka Doncic is going to the Lakers. And what a pickup for them. What a way to uplift this franchise. They were in cruise control with LeBron and AD. They were doing just fine. But then you have this element, James. Yeah. And it's a different level so far.
Yeah, I was on the 405 on the way home from work, and Geeter called me. And you know how Geeter is. He was animated. And I said, what bar are you at? I'm going to join you. Right. But, yeah, I mean, look, we were thinking about what our future was going to be like without LeBron if AD was our guy going forward. And then, obviously Reeves was playing well. We had some good potential, but we weren't quite sure until you get a franchise player like Luka at 25, 26 now, who was just in the NBA Finals, in the Western Conference Finals before that, and a dynamic scorer, passer, and has the size, and only 26? He hadn't even peaked yet. Jerry West says you don't peak until you got 28, 29, 30. You look at LeBron and the way he's peaked. AD was kind of starting to really be consistent at that age as well. So I guess it's kind of crazy to say that the best is yet to come.
Which is wild. I think outside of the win tonight, too, the other thing that we get to continue to see night to night from a guy like Luka Doncic is probably my favorite thing going around social media right now with a minute to go in the first quarter, when a fan was heckling him when he went to the free throw line saying, ball don't lie. And Luka said, what do you mean ball don't lie? I have 20 points here in the first. Like, he knows exactly what he's doing. I want to ask you real quick before we check out the highlight of this one, just an overall perspective from this team right now. They're 23-11 versus teams below 500. They're now 20-14 versus teams above 500. JJ mentioned the other night before the Spurs game that he truly feels this team is embracing the importance of every game here down the stretch. You said it in the conference room. I heard you kind of say to yourself, we need these wins, especially because of the schedule. What is this team showing you right now? Because I'd argue it's showing you that they are giving signs of a great team.
Yeah, I think they're emerging as, and I think all the experts on TV, too, are saying, oh, my gosh, the Lakers are emerging as a tough team. They're saying that Austin Reeves is the third best, team in the league. So I think that Redick and the coaching staff have done an incredible job in the messaging of, how important each possession is. The Lakers, I think, now are starting to look at the way Coach Redick is having them think. Each possession is so freaking, important, and things like getting back on defense and things like that. So I think they're embracing that. and they're embracing the fact that they know that, home court advantage is really good to be at home that first round as you get going. So I don't know everything that's going on, but that coaching staff is really connecting with the players, and it's showing up on the floor. They want to play good defense. You can tell. They're like really clamping down collectively on everybody, steals, blocks, and just harassing people. So the defense is what's really working for them, but their offense can click when you have guys like Austin Reeves and Luka on the floor. We haven't even got LeBron yet. So.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I mean, Allie, this is their 5th game in 7 nights, and they dropped the first 2. It was looking kind of dire there. Where's LeBron and Rui? They're still on the sideline, and then they won their last 3. Okay, Phoenix, that's a team that wants to play. San Antonio, I get it. Their season's over. This team wanted to play tonight, Denver. Hey, two big guys out for Denver, 2 big guys out for the Lakers. Let's go. And I think it's important mentally for the Lakers to have the type of wins they had over the Nuggets. Again, tied 2-2 in the head-to-head record. That game last month, February 22nd, when the Lakers went into Denver and outscored them 123-100, and everybody was playing in that one. That's the real eye-opener of the season. I feel like the Lakers have been trending up, to steal your phrase, ever since then.
Lakers now 43-25 on the season. A great team win for them, 120-108.